Southampton won in what was a very impressive game. Another one, it feels like Wolves are kind of starting to pick up a bit of consistency. I can't remember the last time Wolves scored 3 goals back-to-back in 2 games. It feels like that's been a long way away, and it was kind of deserved. You don't see Wolves put up 2 XG very often. And look, I'm not saying that it was an incredible performance for like a whole 90 minutes. I think we've had more, more controlled performances. But given, the lineup that came out, obviously no Ruben Neves, and then the wild card, which was Totti Gomez, I think overall it was a really calm performance. I didn't feel like at any point in that game we were really going to lose. Even when James Ward-Prowse banged in a free kick. Obviously, Raul kept his place, which I think everyone knew would happen, even after Fabio Silva's good run. Trincao kept his place, so I thought it was really good, by the way, today, Trincao. Whether you like Trincao or not, he helps the system, he helps the formation, and he tracks back well. And that's something you can't always offer from Adama. Dendoncker and Moutinho were steady. I don't think they were incredible, but, Oriol Romeo and James Ward-Prowse, they're perfectly competent Premier League midfielders, and you have to win that midfield battle against Southampton's 3. And I thought they did pretty well. I thought Aït-Nouri was brilliant. I thought Semedo was brilliant. They kept Southampton back really well. And then obviously the back 3 was, I think everyone assumed Dendoncker or Marcel would play there. Marcel wasn't in the squad. I assume that's COVID related. And Dendoncker wasn't necessarily convincing in a back 3. And I like Bruno's confidence. He didn't have to play Totti Gomez. He could have played Dion Sanderson. He could have played Dendoncker there. And he gave Totti Gomez a chance, and why not? We always buy these young players that we've never even heard of from random places. Chiquinho looks like he's going to be the next one. I'll do a video on that tomorrow. But you want to see these guys given a chance, and he's took his chance, and he should stay in there for Brentford. I thought he was really good. In the first 5 minutes, sometimes when players make their debut, they kind of just hide for the first 5 minutes. He kept asking for the ball. He brought it out. It didn't always work, but considering the first 10, 15 minutes was quite scrappy, I thought he looked calm for a Premier League debut. For a guy that's been playing in front of 5,000 people every week in Switzerland, I think that's kind of a really, good debut, and he should be really proud of himself. And I assume that means Dion Sanderson will go out on loan now, but I don't think anyone has any real complaints about that. I thought that, the first half was awful from both teams. The ref was ruining it. Not just for us, by the way. Obviously, the penalty came, that opened up the game. It was a blatant penalty. I don't know why they checked the replay like 20 times before they sent him over. They might as well just sent him over and let him watch the replays, but it was a clear pen. And I know Raul Jimenez isn't in great form, but I think everyone would back Raul Jimenez to score a penalty. He did that really well, 1-0. And then Aït-Nouri had a chance, a couple of other players had a chance. And then at half-time, José made a big save from Salisu to keep it 1-0 at half-time. That felt like a real key moment in the game, because it felt like Southampton were kind of starting to build momentum. Then when the second half started, it was a blatant penalty for Dendoncker. Like, I don't look. Obviously, I'm happy we got the decision, but it was a blatant penalty from Dendoncker. I don't know how that wasn't given, and it just felt like Southampton were kind of not getting anything going their way. And then even with the Traore Coady goal, for me, I didn't even celebrate when it went in. I thought it was offside. It looked so offside to me, but clearly VAR disagreed. Obviously, it was the correct decision. And look, obviously James Ward-Prowse banged one in. I'm sure that 0.89 of Southampton's XG. I'm sure that James Ward-Prowse free kick was probably 0.01 or something. It was a brilliant free kick from James Ward-Prowse. But apart from that, they didn't offer anything really clear apart from that Salisu header. And obviously Adama got one on the break after missing another one, by the way, which is a really good play from Fabio Silva again. It's nice to see him come on, even if it is for 10 minutes. This is what we want. We want Raul to get some rest and Fabio to get a chance. And it was a good finish by Adama. I thought he should have maybe not scored the other one, but probably should have got it on target. But that would do his confidence good. Maybe get his value up. But you could tell he looked relieved, and it was nice for Adama. And it feels like we're going on a nice run now. Obviously, the last 3 games have all been really impressive performances after the kind of mini winter break because of all the lockdowns and stuff, or the COVID outbreaks. And it feels like Wolves are on a nice run now. Obviously, we're level with Man United. We're interested to see what happens against Villa, but we're on a nice little roll right now. And that was a good performance. No one had a bad game. And it feels like we're on a nice run now. We're interested to see what happens with the transfer window and what happens with Totti Gomez. But overall, good 3 points. We played really well. We deserved the win. And it feels like we're on an upward trajectory right now. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, peace.